you driving. Walk on some glass with no shoes on and don't pay for your meal. Dine and dash. You better not ask me for no advice because I'm gonna tell you the wrong thing to do. So can I get a hell yeah? What? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get ready for Mike. No.
Welcome. This is the Hell Yeah Podcast. We are reading Demolition Man.
Woo.
Starring MTV Best Villain nominee Wesley Snipes.
Damn.
Well deserved.
And,
I didn't know he was on MTV. I didn't know it was that prestigious.
And washed up porno actor Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, his glory days are gone, dude.
He had to fuck his way.
He went after porn. He went wee.
He had to fuck his way to that Oscar nom, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he also have to sell his dog or something? I think that was part of the meme too.
He had to sell his hole.
He did have to sell his hole.
He had to sell his dog, his hole, his dog's hole. It was an absolute mess.
What, you see something you like? You like it?
You like his hole?
You want maybe
40 minutes.
So we got Demolition Man. It's like I said, it's a futuristic action thriller.
Oh yeah, man.
And comedy too, I'd say.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. One of the highlights of my life was going to LA for the first time, meeting my friend and his girlfriend, and then we walked past one of the buildings around where she lived, and she's like, "Hey, look over to the left. That's where they filmed Demolition Man." I was like, "Oh fuck, look at that!" I got so excited.
Yeah, LA has cool stuff like that. I grew up in like Marin County, so I was like, "Oh, that's where they filmed Ethan Hawke's Gattaca."
Oh, dude, I'd be stoked about that. That movie rips.
What the fuck?
It was like
They filmed that in Marin?
Yeah, it was at the civic, the big civic center.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
I know that.
No.
The one I always remembered about Marin County was at the end of Scream. You can see fucking Wesley Craven go, and a big fuck you to Sonoma High.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the credits.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like I can't remember which high school it is in the North Bay, but yeah, they revoked their right to film there, and it cost them a bunch of money. So it's like fuck you.
And they had to take all the filming back down to like LA, right?
Yeah, something like that. I fucking don't remember. The new one was sick because they had like a shout out to the Grand Lake Theater in one of the scenes, which was tight.
I remember. Yeah.
I got really excited about that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, directed by someone who I've never seen. Do you guys know who Marco Brambola is?
I mean,
Wait,
of course no.
It doesn't seem like he's done anything. He didn't do anything before Demolition Man, at least not on IMDb.
Really? Wow, I did not know that. So it's like an unknown director that did this movie?
Yeah,
Wow.
on IMDb, he's first thing he ever did.
Cool.
And then everything since is just a bunch of shorts and a Kanye West music video.
That's fucking. Which Kanye video did you do? That's actually rad.
He did Power.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually fucking awesome. Wonder what this guy's deal is. Is it like a makeup guy or something?
I'm looking at the writers list. I didn't know that this many people fucking wrote the movie too.
Oh, yeah, so many people.
Fred Decker, he wrote this movie called Night of the Creeps that I love.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then he directed RoboCop 3, which is
hell yes.
Ooh,
and then he
yeah.
didn't direct anything for like 20 years after that.
I think the big guy is Daniel Waters. He did not only Heathers, but
shit.
He did The Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right.
Screenplay we should read.
Oh man, that one. That's a real banger, right there.
I always love the part when he's like, my hair. When he's like falling off the building.
Yeah, I think he also did some Batman movies.
Sorry for the sniffles, by the way. I'm a little sick. I'm a sick boy.
Oh, do it. What do you got? You got a little bit of flu.
Something like that, dude. It's no COVID, but yeah, I'm run down now.
So in the opening, all these scripts, they all have like little quotes at the beginning. The first quote of the script is, "The world of the future will be an ever more demanding struggle against the limitations of our intelligence." Norbert Wiener.
Norbert Wiener?
which is such an unfortunate name.
With a name like Wiener, it can't be wrong.
And then the next one is, on the whole, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. W.C. Fields.
Do you mean, on the whole, I'd rather be in Philadelphia?
That's a pretty good fucking DC Fields.
That was okay.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't listened to it forever. That fucking ruled though.
And then I think we're going to start off right on page 1.
Okay.
And so, Chad, you're Stallone. John,
Yes.
you're
Spartan,
everybody
right?
else here.
Cool.
Exterior, Los Angeles, airborne, moving night. It is 1998. A city on fire, a block here, a block there, more tracer fire, a cross between the LA riots and the Gulf War. A super title, LA Riot 3. And then fading in below, month 4. We're continuing moving above the ravaged city.
Imagine what it was like when they had to fly choppers through this shit. Not even.
Gliding,
Second voice.
Yeah, very, very feminine.
gliding totally silently into frame is the biggest, darkest midnight blue blimp you've ever seen.
Blimp.
Small gold letters on the side. LAPD. Fully armored beneath, woven Kevlar on the sides. Bullets rebound with a long zip off of the sides. Ping softly off of the plastic armor on the bottom.
I don't understand where we're going and why the hell we're bothering anyhow.
A new voice responds. This one brooks no discussion.
Because there's anger and there's frustration and then there's pure fucking evil.
Interior, blimp pod, continuous action, night. John Spartan peers down into the fiery landscape.
Where we're going is pure fucking evil. 30 people who were riding that Muni bus are still missing. I've got this bad hunch about who took them and where they are.
Extreme South Central, exterior, LA, from above, way up ahead, amid the flames, is a fortress, a square city block walled, something out of the Middle Ages. The walls are entirely made from stacked abandoned cars. Back into the blimp pod, Spartan is dragging a heavy bag towards the door. Pilot 2 looks at him curiously.
Hey, how come they call you Demolition Man with the bomb squad?
Spartan gets his bag into position.
I just demolish things.
He checks out the window. They're not quite there.
I do my job, shit happens. Get a thermo.
The pilot takes a thermogram of the building. In the middle of the compound, we see a series of heat outlined figures moving inside.
6. One still in the middle, the rest moving around. I don't see any 30 people.
What's that?
To the naked eye, out the window, tucked against the wall of cars, a large tarp to the thermo, and still warm inner workings of the Muni bus. You got outlines of the engine, trains, seats. Bingo. Spartan takes a deep breath, loosens up his right shoulder, loosens up his left, checks his gun on the right hip, checks his gun on the left. They both cross draw. Reaches down to the bag at his feet. LAPD's reflective letters on the side of the backpack. Spartan yanks some kind of rope out of it.
Yeah, isn't that for getting people out of burning buildings?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's like the Patton Oswalt pilot number 2. It's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah. And then he jumps out of the airplane. I like he lands with both guns drawn.
Yeah, hell yes, he does.
One gun's not enough.
What an opening.
I fucking love it, dude.
I demolish things.
Whoa, buddy.
The Demolition Man.
I do like how they explained his nickname so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know if you're going into the theater, you're like, I wonder why they call him Demolition Man.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I break down buildings, I break pussies, I break it all.
Whoa. Whoa.
Everything I get a hold of.
Yeah, it could be a romance movie. It's like the Demolition Man can break anything he needs to, but can he save a relationship? Just because it's romantic comedy.
At the end, it turns out I only demolished your heart.
I'm just demolishing my emotions for years.
Yeah, so I'll read you in, and so we'll start.
Okay.
The first line will be troubled looking guy.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I think because Phoenix isn't even talking; he's just like doing stuff. He's just been unfrozen, right?
Yeah, he just got unfrozen. And he just got released, and he's out in the world.
No, this is where he's running around going like fucking getting mad at shit because he's so
Yeah.
dangerous.
He was very upset.
He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What's crazy?
Damn.
The Phoenix twists out of the Doc's car onto a completely unfamiliar Hollywood vine. The rotating and speaking street sign may say so, but nothing else is recognizable. Brutal killer is briefly confused child.
All right.
Mom, well, I can't find you in this Adronicos. What's going on? As Phoenix tentatively soaks in his surroundings, a troubled-looking guy in his 20s stands before a camp kiosk, half phone, booth, money machine, and half computer terminal.
I don't.
Oh, yeah,
Lately,
sorry,
I just don't feel like there's anything special about me.
You are an incredibly sensitive man who inspires joy feelings in all those around you.
Phoenix savagely pushes the troubled guy away. The kiosk is an open booth with a row of large buttons, a monitor, and keyboard. Phoenix curiously examines the row of buttons. Ego boost, citizen confessional, public psychiatrist, atlas, serenity sayings, banking, mail, telephone directory. He's got to know. Pushes the ego boost.
You look great today.
Simon grins.
Oh, thanks. Feel great too.
The future just amuses the hell out of Simon. Phoenix slams down the information button, drops his hand onto the keyboard, and his fingers fly. His grin grows wider and wider. His fingers stop and...
You have reached secure mailbox facilities for Simon Phoenix.
Information flashes by, Thomas Paine's picture, rotating life history, scrolling by, maps, roads overhead, blah, blah, blah. No problem, he's got it. His fingers are going real fast, clickety, clickety, clickety. The screens finally end with an image of a pistol. Rotating, exploded views, information. Phoenix exhales a confused grin.
Wonder if I could play the accordion now too. Noun, gun, portable firearm. This device was widely utilized in the urban wars of the late century, referred to as a gun, a pistol, a piece. I don't want a history lesson, Hal. Where are the fucking guns?
A mortality box attached to the kiosk buzzes.
You are fined 1 credit for violation of the verbal morality statute.
A thin sheet of paper slides off the front with the reprimand.
Yeah, well, fuck you twice.
The box buzzes twice to his left. 2 more sheets of paper appear.
The repeated violation of the verbal morality statute has caused me to notify the San Angeles Police Department. Please remain here for your reprimand.
Phoenix is ready to punch in the screen when 2 SAPD patrol cars pull to a dramatic halt behind him.
Ooh, fuck us fast, too.
I like how weird it is that they have phone booths in the future.
That is weird.
And one of the options is an atlas.
That's pretty cool. Well, I remember one of the first gigs from Futurama was the suicide telephone booth, which I was on also. I did love that, just the suicide booth to go walk in and kill yourself, which is nice.
Very convenient.
Yeah, dude. Also, it's like, if you're using a phone booth, you probably shouldn't kill yourself. I think that's kind of the message.
For sure. You can't afford a cellular plan? Disgusting.
Damn, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You use 1-800 call collect. Yeah, dude, just kill yourself.
There's no point.
True.
We're
on the run.
We're skipping ahead to 51. So, interior museum, armory, room, day. Phoenix stands behind the Civil War cannon.
Now, who's doing what again?
You're Phoenix.
I'm Phoenix. Okay, and then Chad's everybody else.
Chad Spartan.
Cool, easy. All right. Amusing himself once again. What can I say? Blast from the past.
He looks like a mad bandito, draped in guns and ammo.
Cultural appropriation.
Hell yes.
Simon Phoenix, LAPD. I mean San Angeles PD. You're under arrest.
Where's the voice come from? Why does it sound so familiar?
Nah, I don't think so.
Simon unleashes a barrage from a Tommy gun draped around his neck. Keeps firing and firing and continuing to fire. He empties the whole gun. Not a very strategic move, that dumb little boy, as he demolishes most of the cases in the room, including the one directly over Spartan.
No.
But a sweet, sweet Beretta falls
Hell
to
yeah.
his feet. An old police belt as well, very convenient. Spartan yanks out the magazine, loads it, and collapses the bullshit stun baton and tucks it away.
Why they call it a bullshit stun baton?
He's pissed. His tasers are gonna do shit to a guy like Phoenix.
If I'm
Hands
gonna
up, bro.
if I'm gonna
Shoot,
hurt someone, it's
Simon.
got to be with a gun.
Yeah.
You better not do shit, Simon. Hey, fuck it.
That was quick.
Spartan comes up firing, gets off about 3 shots before Phoenix strafes the area with an HK-91, dives for cover.
You were saying, Spartan, John Spartan, what's a guy like you doing in a century like this?
My job.
Who cares? Simon says, bleed.
Phoenix
sure.
unsheaths a pair dual machine pistols and just blazes away. Tries the ACMAG, still nothing.
Come on, motherfucker. Well, do it the old-fashioned way.
Damn.
Dumps another load of black powder into the cannon. How does he know how to use a fucking cannon?
He's a weapons
That's true.
genius. Come on, dude.
That's true. He's coded into him.
You think he got that blonde mohawk for no reason? No, it was his graduation present from Cannon Academy.
Also, I wonder if the writer needed to find out how to load a cannon, like tamps the powder down, or if he just knew that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, dude.
Spartan sees a 12 gauge auto loader and a box of shells across the aisle.
So let me get this straight. Did he frost you just to lasso my piddly ass?
Magazine empties. Calculating the odds, Spartan dives and rolls across the aisle.
I was in the neighborhood.
And end scene.
Hell yeah, dude.
And line.
God, this fucking rule. I forgot
I
he has
was
a
in the
cannon.
neighborhood.
Yeah, he's the cannon. I remember the pinball machine. It's on there, dude.
Oh, that's right. God damn, this fucking movie. It's so good.
How it's so it is weird. They really cut out. I noticed they really cut out a lot of Dennis Leary parts.
Yeah.
At least in the script, or at least Dennis Leary added a lot.
Yeah,
There
no,
isn't
they're-
as much in the script.
Just talk.
Yeah, we're just gonna be very angry.
Yeah, you're just gonna be the pissed off fucking annoying guy.